Why healthy love feels unfamiliar to you. Hey friends, welcome to my new video. Let's go. If you've been doing your healing work, if you have been healing your mother wound, your father wound, if you have been expanding your consciousness, breaking cycles of your lineage, releasing stored trauma, healed your past experiences, worked on your inner child. Now you have manifested relationships much more healthier than any relationship before. And suddenly, you start feeling very anxious, very uncomfortable. Things start being very unfamiliar to you, and they actually start really observing you and want to get to know you, and you feel weird. You feel controlled. You start being triggered. You start pushing them away. You're like, what the hell is happening? When you have endured so much trauma and so much lack of love and neglect and abandonment when you were young and had a lot of traumatic relationships after, or you've been alone for a very long time because you have been protecting your heart, and suddenly you enter this relationship where you actually meet someone really high value person, and suddenly you don't know what to do about it. Like, they're trying to love you, you pull back, then you come towards them, they pull back, and suddenly this dynamic starts being very, very uncomfortable. And of course, you still have your things to work through. They're still triggering you. They also have their own part where they need to work through their stuff. But on the end of the day, there is love, there is connection, and there is this depth. Why it still feels anxious and unfamiliar to you, even though you know they're good, they're very compatible for you, you feel they love you, but it still feels unfamiliar. What is actually resurfacing when we finally enter a healthy relationship is all the old anxiety, stress, and performance that we had to carry for decades. And now, when we finally feel safe and when we finally feel loved and compatible with someone, it feels unfamiliar because of all the performance we had to do for so many years back. And now these things are resurfacing and coming up. You just need to be patient for that all to be released. When we finally feel safe, our nervous system can relax, and guess what? When we relax and feel safe, all the trauma can finally come out. Until we're in survival mode, until we're in protective mode, until we carry masks, we will keep on holding and carrying everything because our system cannot sustain to fall apart. But when we finally feel safe and connected, we can finally let go. So that's why old triggers will come out. Maybe when they text you, you will instantly feel anxiety, even when there is no reason for anxiety. When you need to meet them, you're going to shut down because you still carry this old pattern of protection. So, what we need to do about this is be patient. This is the time where you need to love yourself the most. If you need any kind of assurance, ask from your partner, because I am sure they are willing to give this to you. And the most important is communicate brutally, honestly with your partner what you're feeling. I have noticed when this has happened to me, the only way to go through those moments and actually make the relationship work was being fully transparent and vulnerable. When I would explain, hey, I just feel so uncomfortable now in this moment because I feel that when you text me, I have this instant feeling that something is wrong, that you're gonna judge me, that you're gonna leave me, that you're gonna make me feel wrong. And when I expressed those things, I got reassurance that actually this is not the case. So then I realized, oh my God, it's just my old expectations, because for me it was normal in the past to experience those kind of things. So it probably is the same for you. For you was normal that love requires pain, anxiety, abandonment, neglect, rejection, judgment, control, restriction, jealousy. and so on. And now your brain, unfortunately, because of all of old experiences, is programmed to expect the same situations. But if you have healed a lot, and now your brain is actually going out of those old patterns, you will find yourself in a very healthy relationship, but still carrying the residue of the old experiences. And know that this is normal, because for us to truly heal, we need to feel safe. So this is actually a good sign that this relationship is healthy for you, because your system feels safe to release old patterns. My honest advice to not fuck up this healthy relationship is don't allow old programming to control you. Use the consciousness that you have expanded until now to notice when these patterns, the old residue, the old anxiety shows up, catch it, communicate it honestly, vulnerably, and take responsibility for what still needs to be healed and processed. At the same time, have compassion for your partner, because they will probably go through the same thing, because they are also finally feel safe to be themselves, to release their old patterns, to maybe say things that they never had the chance to say, and just learn how to be present and compassionate also with their own process. So healthy love feels unfamiliar just because you haven't had the chance to actually experience healthy love in the past. And now when it's finally there, when you finally did the work, when you finally reached the frequency of love, it will have a period of time of integration, adaptation, and release of old residue, so you can finally fully surrender to safety, to healthy love, to compassion, and to real connection. What will help you the most in this period is having support, doing energy healing work, doing a lot of breath work, slowing down, working on your nervous system, breathing, and just grounding as much as you can so your nervous system can recover from the past. If you need any support in this process, you have all my links below. I would love to support you. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, subscribe, share with someone, and I'll see you in the next one.